Rarest Hermes bags. Hermes bags are some of the world's most coveted bags, and any Hermes bag is rare. But even within Hermes, there are different categories of bags, different hierarchies, and even for some avid Hermes collectors like myself, they are extremely difficult to get. So let's start this list with the least exclusive bags, progressing to the most exclusive bags. And again, I just want to preface that any Hermes bag by itself is already an exclusive bag, but this is crème de la crème, so to say. And we will start this list with the Hermes Mini Kelly. I think that the Mini Kelly is the hardest bag to get from the regular leather, regular Hermes bags. Any color is pretty much hard to get, but we all know that any pink is extremely difficult to get, especially in a Mini Kelly. But pastel pinks are specifically hard to get, such as Sakura, Hermes Bubblegum 5P, and so on. Those are extremely difficult to get. I personally have a few Mini Kellys and I have a pink Mini Kelly. It was my dream to get a pink Mini Kelly this year, and I got a pink Mini Kelly in Magnolia, so I'm very grateful, and I feel like I've started climbing my rare Hermes bag ladder. Let's transition to the second least hard to get Hermes bags, if that makes any sense. So usually after you are offered a Mini Kelly, people move into exotics, and this is the hierarchy for exotics: ostrich, lizard, alligator, crocodile. And there are two different types of crocodile Hermes bags. One is more exclusive than the other, the one that has the little dots, I forgot the name. Excuse me, Hermes collectors, but this is the hierarchy for the exotic bags. Ostrich is not considered that hard to get, but then as you move up the ladder, and as always, the smaller the bags, the harder to get they are. So your Mini Kellys, your Kelly Pochettes, your Birkin 25s, they would be the hardest to get. Now we are moving to some exclusive limited editions with Hermes. At number 3 come some hard to get limited editions such as the Shadow Birkin, Shadow Kelly Cut, Kelly Doll, and so forth. I think that those limited editions that I named are very hard to get and they're considered exclusive. Not every limited edition Hermes makes is considered exclusive or hard to get, but these are definitely some of the highly sought after limited editions by Hermes. At number 4, I'm actually not sure about the hierarchy of these two, but if I had a feeling, I want to say that at number 4 we have the Hermes Picnic collection. Picnic is extremely hard to get. They make Birkin picnics and Kelly picnics. The size of the Kellys is either the Kelly 35 or the Mini Kelly common picnic. Obviously the Mini Kelly is the more exclusive of the two Kellys, and the Birkins, I believe they come in Birkin 35. Definitely they come in Birkin 30 and Birkin 25, with Birkin 25 being the hardest to get from the picnic Birkins. Now, this collection I am personally after. I absolutely love the picnic collection. I would be lucky to have a picnic Mini Kelly, that would be obviously a dream, or a picnic Birkin 25. They are very hard to get and they resell for crazy amounts on the resellers market, just because Hermes doesn't make that many of them, and obviously you need to have a long-standing relationship to be offered one of these bags. And then drum roll, at number 5 we have the famous Hermes Himalaya. So Himalaya is a crocodile bag. It can be a Birkin or a Kelly. It is named after the Himalayan mountains, the snow of the Himalayan mountains, and sometimes they even put diamonds on the hardware. They are definitely hard to get from your local store. They are a little bit easier to get in Paris store. I have known of some people who obviously have relationships with Hermes, but in Paris it is somewhat possible to score. You know, usually the internet regards as the Himalaya as the hardest Hermes bag to get, and it has a crazy resale value, but in my personal experience, it is not as hard to get. Coming from my home store and all of the research that I have done in Paris, all of the conversations that I've had with my followers, yes, it is hard to get, but it's not nearly as hard to get as the internet and all of the crazy articles make it seem. This is just my take on it. And we have a number 6. I'm sure that you have already guessed if you are a true Hermes enthusiast. This is the Hermes Faubourg Birkin 20. It's a small Birkin that has the Faubourg store windows, 3 little windows. It comes in different color combinations and they are extremely hard to get. They're extremely rare. Usually you need to have a very long standing relationship with Hermes, and moreover you need to be known by Hermes corporate to be offered this bag. In my experience, the Faubourg Birkin is definitely the hardest to get, and even true Hermes collectors that have been collecting many years, they are not offered these bags. Hermes tracks these bags and guards these bags like crazy. If you ever get offered one, don't even think about reselling. I have known a story of a person being offered this bag, resold this bag, and guess what? They're forever banned from Hermes. So just if you're ever offered one and decide to buy it, just be mindful of that, because they're so rare and obviously very easily trackable. And these bags also have crazy resale market, but they're not as talked about in the media and in the news, such as the Birkin or Kelly Himalaya. For the true Hermes enthusiasts, we know that the Faubourg Birkin is the top of the top, crème de la crème Hermes bag. Also, the honorable mention goes to the newest mini Birkin 20. It usually comes in exotics. I would also put this mini Birkin somewhere between maybe 2 and 3 if I had to guess in terms of availability. Not that many of these Birkins have made it to the US. You can get these Birkins 20 if you have a relationship in Europe. They have been offered in Germany, they have been offered in France obviously, and in Spain, and I believe in Italy as well. And I think that maybe next year we will see a lot more of the mini Birkins in the US. I just believe that they haven't really made it across the ocean yet, but I don't anticipate them being as exclusive as the Faubourg Birkin. Now, what do you think of this list? Do you agree with this list? I would love to know. This is just my personal opinion as an Hermes collector, but I'm always interested in hearing yours. As always, with love.